Hiking boots versus trail runners. In this Highpointers tip of the week, we find out which one to choose before hitting the trails. So I've spent a lot of time out on the trails between hiking, backpacking, ultramarathon racing, and even high pointing. And I've gone through lots of pairs of shoes. So I'm going to go through some of the benefits of hiking boots and the benefits of trail runners. So let's start with the hiking boot. The benefits to a hiking boot is they're stable and they're durable. You can go a lot of miles in a hiking boot and not beat them up too bad. The stability is great because if you're worried about your ankles, they're going to protect you from rolling an ankle. If you have bad ankles, they're going to protect your ankles. If you're going on unstable terrain or you're going to be hiking on boulders, these are going to really protect your feet, protect your ankle. They're obviously very stiff. Another benefit is if you're going to be hiking somewhere where it could be icy, hiking boots are good where you can add some sort of micro spike or crampon on there where the spikes are going to grip the ice. They're obviously a lot warmer in cold weather, especially if you have a good sock. But if you're hiking where it's hot, your feet are going to sweat. When you get sweat, you get blisters. So a downside to a hiking boot is they're going to make your feet hot, and you're definitely prone to getting blisters after that. Another thing is they're heavy and they're clunky. So they're not going to be like a trail runner where you can be fast and nimble. You're going to be tromping around. So maybe, that's something to weigh. Let's go to the trail runner. The trail runner, the technology is getting so good right now. We talk a lot about that on the channel, where companies now, they're getting so good where a trail runner, they have rock plates underneath them. So when you're stepping on sharp rocks or tough terrain, it's protecting your foot almost like a hiking boot. They're fast, they're light, really flexible. They're very breathable. If you step in a creek or a river and you come back out, your foot's going to be wet, but they dry really fast, especially if you're wearing a good kind of dry fit sock. They have really good grip. So nowadays they do these kind of special things with the lugs on the bottom. So for one, they're really aggressive, but two, they go this direction. So when you're going uphill, they're going to grip, and then the lugs in the back go the opposite direction. So when you're descending and going downhill, they're going to be grippy as well. So you kind of have these lugs going in two different directions, which is a pretty cool idea. The downside to a trail running shoe is they're not as stable as a hiking boot. So they tend to have a low collar, so you can roll an ankle, especially if you're on unstable terrain or walking on boulders. So an interesting trend right now is if you search the best hiking boots on the market, companies now, they're now creating almost of a hybrid type of shoe. So they take a trail runner and they added some ankle height to it, so like a hiking boot. So you can have the benefits of a trail runner and also the benefits of a hiking boot. So I used to promote, hey, have a pair of both. If you're gonna go do tough terrain with a heavy pack, wear a hiking boot. If you want to be light and fast, go with the trail runner. But now you can actually find products that are benefits of both. So those are kind of the options you need to be weighing when you're thinking about, all right, which one should I wear? What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be carrying a heavy pack? What types of trails are you going on? So you could have a pair of both, one, the other, or go with the hybrid shoe. If you guys have any other tips or thoughts on trail shoes, let us know down in the comments below. If you think I missed anything, let me know. But until next time, see y'all on the next summit.